Shalom Aleichem, and welcome to Miracles from the Holy Land. We're doing a special Miracles at the Kotel. So this story is from Living Emunah, Rabbi David Asher's book. Rabbi Yaakov and Miriam Kaplan were married for 12 years. They were both Bali Tshuva, and they had a relatively peaceful, happy marriage. There was just one big problem. They could not have children. They had been trying to have children for a very, very long time, been to every doctor in the world, and still no children. After months, after years of trying, finally, they decided they had to move on. They were going to, sadly, get a divorce. And this is extremely excruciatingly painful decision because Yaakov was a Kohen. And the halacha is in the Torah, based on the Torah, that if you divorce your wife as a Kohen, you cannot remarry her. A Kohen cannot marry someone who's divorced. So despite the fact that his friends begged him not to make this decision, Yaakov decided to get the divorce. And so the get was made. And then the unthinkable happened. His wife turned out to be pregnant, or should I say his ex-wife, because they had already gotten a divorce. And she only found out afterwards. He took the get immediately to every rabbi he could, but it was a kosher get. There was no problem with it. He was so in pain. He went to Rav Elyashiv, one of the Gedolei Ador. Rav Elyashiv said, "There's no problem with the get, I'm sorry. But go to the Kotel. Daven to Hashem. Salvations have happened in the schus of tefillos at the Kotel." And so he went. He cried his bitter heart at the Kotel. And after he finished davening, a man walked up to him, a man who he'd never seen before, and said, "Go to your father." Of course, he was a bit shocked. He never saw this man before. And his father, he hadn't spoken to his father for years. But he thought about it that night, and he thought maybe it's a messenger from Hashem. So he made a flight to Dallas to visit his father, who was not a religious man. And they had not spoken for a very long time. He walks into the house, and his father is so happy to see him. He says, "Yaakov, how you doing? How's your wife?" And of course, Yaakov broke down crying. He told him the horrible story about how he had divorced his wife, and now she was pregnant, and he couldn't remarry her. And his father looks him in the eye and says, "Do I have some news for you? You see, your mother would never let me tell you, but you're adopted. You're not a Kohen. You can go remarry your wife." And so he did. It's an amazing story. Those who trust in Hashem, kavel Hashem chazak libecha vekavel Hashem. You trust in Hashem and you keep trusting in Hashem, good things will happen to you. I hope your day is full of Yeshuas, full of bitachon, and maybe even a good Kotel miracle story. If you do, let me know, because we'll put it on this little podcast. In the meantime, signing out from Yerushalayim. Have a great day. Kalman, Keith Flax, and again, Hashem send miracles your way.